I'm going to show you how to do a $20,000 Euro summer trip for free. My name is Colin Yerkison, and for the past 6 years, I have learned how to master the credit game. I have over $500,000 in 0% business cards. I've earned millions of points. I've traveled the world. I've started multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses with credit. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I go to Europe every single summer for the past 5 years in luxury, 100% for free. I fly on first class and business class. I eat caviar. I get there, and I'm in the most beautiful 5-star resorts in the world. And I don't spend any money. And this is how I do it. So first off, we do need to have businesses, right? You're not going to just get these massive sign-up bonuses from these credit cards like the Platinum, the Business Platinum, and the brand new Sapphire Reserve unless you can spend money, right? So this is money I was already going to spend on my business. I'm running ads, I'm hiring employees, I'm paying office expenses. Okay, so all of this had to get done anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and spend it with the bank on their credit cards, and they're going to reward me with massive point sign-up bonuses. So on the Platinum card, we have a new sign-up bonus right now. You guys can all go get this. It's 175,000 points if you spend $8,000 in 6 months. Okay, some people's office rent is $8,000, right? Throw that on there, boom, you just got 175,000 points. Next, we have one of the biggest sign-up bonuses I've ever seen in my life, 250,000 membership rewards points if you spend 15K. That is such a good deal. You can pay your employees for a couple months, boom, you got 250,000 points. Next, the Sapphire Reserve. This is the brand new reserve. They just updated it. Incredible value. 100,000 points after you spend $5,000. Very easy, okay? Right here, you're going to have about 525,000 points. And I'm going to take this amount of points. I'm going to get you a completely free $20,000 trip. And this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so obviously hit those sign-up bonuses. You're going to do that through spending on your business. And now we have to strategically take those 500,000 points and turn them into value. And the number one way to do that is by transferring it to transfer partners on seats.aero. Okay, so let's jump in to this unbelievable website. You guys should all sign up. It's like $5 a month. There's also a free version, but this is going to show us where to send our credit card points, because if you redeem in Amex, you get 1 point per dollar, right? It's horrible redemption. Whereas if we send them over to Avianca, Aeroplan, United, all these different airlines, we're going to be able to get a way better deal. So I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. We are going to first find which airline offers the best deal by typing in, right? If we're going to Europe for Euro summer, we just want to type in USA to Europe. Okay, and I'll show you this right now, right? You go on here, okay? I would be flying out of Philly. I'm actually looking for my flight. I'm going to Europe in like 2 weeks. So I'm going to be home with my parents. I'll either fly out of Philly or Newark. So you can put whatever airport you want. But, you know, for this example, let's just say we want to make it easy. We don't really care where we fly out of. We just want the best deal. Just do USA to Europe, right? You could say you only want direct flights. If you're flying with your partner, say 2, and just press search. This is literally going to pop up every single business and first class seat that's available. And it shows you exactly which airline offers the best deal. All right, so look at this. We can go from JFK to Warsaw for 70,000 points. Okay, it gets crazier. LAX to Munich for 42,000 points. Unbelievable deal. That's business class, lay down seat. That seat is probably $8,000-$9,000. You're getting it for 42,000 points. Okay, check this out. Let's keep going. 23,000 points JFK to Geneva. Okay, you get the point, right? This website is incredible. Now we know, right, we want to book through Lufthansa. Okay, or for example, if we like this flight right here, Chicago to Zurich, we want to book it through Aeroplan. So we're now going to understand that we need to transfer our points over to Aeroplan. And I'm going to use a real life example of the flight I'm going to be taking. Okay, so I'm going to show you that right now. So what I want to do, right, I'm flying Newark to Geneva, and then my final destination will be Spain. So I'll just take a quick flight from Geneva to Spain. I really like this flight right here because it's at a good time. I like flying at 11 at night because I want to sleep the whole way and I want to wake up early and get right to it. So this was the perfect time for me. It was 80,000 points. So all in, that's 160,000 points. And check this out. On Amex, this is what Amex wanted. Okay, Amex wanted $12,000 for 2 seats, or they wanted 1.2 million Amex points. You know, we couldn't even get the flight with the sign-up bonus points that we just got if we did it this way. What a ripoff, okay? Look at the point value we have now. We have the exact same flight, Newark to Geneva, on the exact same airline, Swiss Airlines, because they're partnered with Aeroplan. We just get the same flight, but we just book it here for only 80,000 points, okay? And then we do that 2 times because there's 2 seats, okay? Check this out. If we paid cash, it would be $12,580 for the 2 business class tickets. If we did it the stupid way that most people do, unfortunately, they don't understand the hack here, you're going to spend 1.258 million points, which is a cash equivalent to $12,000, okay? So bad. If we do it the credit class way, okay, the way that me and my students have been doing it for years, we are going to only have to spend 180,000 points, which comes out to $1,800. We just got $12,000 worth of flights for $1,800. That is literally like a insane deal. We're doing like a 6 or 7x on our point value. Absolutely insane, okay? And all you had to do is click a few extra buttons. Now, let's talk about some hacks real quick, because now that you have these incredible credit cards, right? You have the Platinum. This comes with Priority Pass, which gives you access to lounges worldwide. It also comes with the Centurion Lounge, which is the best airline lounge in the world. They have them in multiple locations. The Sapphire Reserve also comes with Priority Pass, which is a lounge network, and it also has Sapphire lounges in select airports. So when we go to the airport, first off, we want to make sure we signed up for TSA PreCheck and Global Entry. That way we never have to wait in a line again. You can do that with these cards, and they credit it back to you, so it's free. All right. And then the airport lounges, if you're going abroad, go enjoy the lounge, right? You can use these lounges, but even better, when you book first class and business class, you get the lounge for free. So if I'm flying on Swiss Air, they have incredible lounges. They got some nice Swiss hot chocolate I'll be drinking, and I'm getting that for free. I don't even have to use my credit cards because I booked the business class ticket. So it's going to go ahead and give me that right away. Okay, now we get to Europe, right? As you can see, you know, all these flights are super cheap, the ones I showed you. So I wanted to pull up a nice hotel hack for you now, right? What do we do with the rest of our points? We have about, 350,000 points left. Can we get 5 nights? Because it's not worth going to Europe for only 2 nights, 3 nights. We got to be there at least 5 nights in a nice hotel so we can unwind, relax, go to some good dinners, hang out with the wife, right? And that is why I picked out an incredible point value option for you. So my favorite hotels to stay at is Marriott. The reason I love Marriott is because they own the most hotel brands in the world. You have the Ritz-Carlton, you have the St. Regis, you have the Luxury Collection, you have the the Autograph Collection. You have all these incredible brands and collections that are all under one roof. So I can build loyalty. Like, for example, I'm an Ambassador Elite at Marriott, which is the highest status you can achieve. And I do that by, number one, holding this credit card, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card, because that gives me an extra 35 nights a year on the house that applies towards my total 100 nights that I need to hit my ambassador status, okay? So just by holding this card, even if you don't travel that much, just get this card, because now you get free platinum status, okay? As long as you hold the card, you have the status. And this status is going to give you suite upgrades, okay? You ever see those 6 suites with the balconies, jacuzzis? Sometimes they even have pools. Yeah, you can only get that if you have status. So you can book a standard room and you'll get upgraded to a much better one just by checking in with status, okay? You also get free breakfast and you get a late checkout, right? So that is why it's so important to have that. And another thing to look out for is these transfer bonuses. So a lot of the credit card companies like Chase and Amex, they're partnered with Marriott, and sometimes they'll do a bonus where they say, hey, if you transfer points over to Marriott, we're going to give you a 20% bonus. So look out for times like that. And if you have a trip coming up in mind, you should scan the Marriott website, see what the points rates are going for 5 nights, and maybe transfer some points over so that you have that bonus and you have those points ready, okay? What I also like to do is I like to book hotels that are refundable, and they're all refundable with points as long as you cancel like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before. So I'll book hotels out like 6 months, and I'll just keep my points in a hotel, Okay, I'd rather have them sitting in a hotel room that's amazing that I could potentially go on that trip than have it sitting in the account just doing nothing. So I'll just book rooms all the time, and then I just cancel them if I need to. All right, that's a good hack. It's called the placeholder hack. We talk a lot more about these advanced strategies, automating this whole method inside of my community credit class. And if you're interested, make sure you hit subscribe, smash the like button, and check out the link in the description below. Anyway, here is back to the hack, okay? The real hack here is getting free stuff, right? We're obviously getting the room for free, but how do we get even more free? Well, Marriott has this incredible deal where if you book 5 nights at one of their hotels with points, you get the 5th night free. So all we have to do is redeem really for 4 nights, okay? So this incredible hotel, this is a 5-star hotel. It's called Domes of Alonda. It's an autograph collection, and it's in Crete in Greece. Okay, so you can find a flight there for no more than 80,000 points on business class directly from US to Greece. And then you can book, with your extra points that you have from your 500K worth of sign-up bonuses, 328K points, right? That's for 4 nights, but you get the 5th night free. Okay, that is incredible, right? This is over a $1,200 a night hotel, and we only have to spend an equivalent of $3,200, right? 328,000 points will get us this incredible room with a pool in Crete on the ocean overlooking the beautiful sunset, okay? And if we paid with cash, it would be $7,500, right? So let's do the math here. Today's vacation that I just gave you guys would cost $20,080, okay? You are going on it for $0, okay? $0 paid. Total points used, 488,000 points. You just got 2 flights, business class with wifey to Europe. If you want to get round trip, you could, right? You saw a bunch of flights that I just showed you that were like 15,000 points, 30,000 points. You can do that strategically. I just showed you an example that had a good time, and I showed you the flight I'm actually taking in about 2 weeks here, okay? But the point is, if you own a business and you're not doing this, you're stupid. Why would you want to spend money you don't have to? That money could be in Bitcoin. That money could be in real estate. That money could be in a high yield savings account. Why are we spending extra money on trips when all we have to do is use these freaking little plastic cards and we get to go for free? I've been doing this for 6 years in luxury. I literally feel like the world is my playground because it's all paid for. And I flew my entire family to Bora Bora. I've been to Europe the past 4 summers. It is so doable. It's not even funny. So if you're looking for more advanced strategies and you want a community to do this with, you want to work with over 1,000 entrepreneurs, high-level investors, and people that are leveraging the credit game, taking advantage of the banks instead of getting taken advantage of, and you want to leverage 0% capital to invest back into your business and start new businesses while being able to access unlimited luxury travel, then make sure you click the link in the bio. We do not work with just anyone. You have to apply. You do have to get approved. And with that being said, I really hope you take advantage of this. Have an incredible Euro trip, and I'll see you soon. Peace.